Ready to go. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Arozarena on the move. Rips that one to right. Abreu takes it in for the out. One down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the ground. Arozarena on the move. Chopper right side. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out, trying for two. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to Anthony getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Fair ball. Throws to second. And he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. One down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. Quick move to first. Duran gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
On the ground to third, Donovan. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That is it. The right fielder, William Abreu.
Up the middle, Young. The tag, and he's out at second. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out! And that will end the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
That's a ball.
Naylor, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. One out in the second. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Victor Robles. There goes the runner. Just a slow ground ball this time. Durbin. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
Double steal. And he hits a ground ball right side. Story throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. Back in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. To the right side, Young. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. chop to the left side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Runners on the move. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. And a swing and a miss. That's to third. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. Back here in Boston. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Swing and a foul out of play. And he lays down a bunt. The underhand flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Runner on the move. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And there's 1 away. Now Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That one to first. Contreras takes it himself. In the air, left field. Anthony on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Fenway and step in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground, Donovan. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Red Sox go 1-2-3. On to the 4th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Swing and he breaks his bat. 2 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Right side. And he beats it. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging ball.
Yoan, runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball and a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good rid of it.
Double steal. This one in the dirt. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. One away. So digging in, Roman Anthony. Golden opportunity right here. Bounced up the middle. Crawford. There's one. In the dirt. And he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a chopper to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And Story. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Can't get there, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Crawford goes. Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's got it. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. Crawford goes. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, runner from first, stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Line drive, caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Out to short. Crawford sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Tap back to the mound. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Well, we go bottom six. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Outside low. And that's ball one.
Ball 2.
And that one popped in the air, left field. A Rosarena under it. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. And now for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The flip, but he beats it. Nice try defensively, great hustle, and the tying run is on. J.P. Crawford. Robles runs on the ground, right side. They get one.
Well, runner from first, stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a little, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
And that will end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next
Ball
offering
1.
misses, and that is ball 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Runner takes off. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. There's one.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirt, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Squares and gets it down the left side. And that's just foul. Up the middle. And that one handled. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. First and second. Runners on the move. And that one gets away at the plate. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. The 1-0. Up the middle. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-3. Manager.
Number 26, Emerson.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 4. 2 aboard with 1 out. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Double steal. Chop to third. And that's a base hit. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. 1 for 3. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Hancock will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 4 runs already in the frame. Here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. The underhand flip. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And another ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. This to third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Inning over. For the top of the 8th, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. In the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Contreras gets it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Over to first, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Grounds 1 to short. Story slings to first. Rodriguez out of the play. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above. If at least.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The run comes in from second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
Swing and a bouncer. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the DH, Jaron Duran. To the right side. 2 away. Tap foul at the plate. Out to short, Crawford. Fires over to first. And Contreras is back now at Vent. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now he breaks his bat. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. Runner on the move. Line drive. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real.